Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Love Island All-Stars Season 2, Episode 19.
Oh, boy. Another one bites the dust.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. Let's go, Blair.
All right, so it's time for the Heart Race Challenge.
Yeah.
I hate this challenge.
Why?
Because it's so cringy to me.
You don't want to be sexy?
Oh, my gosh. But it looks like they had a good time.
Yeah.
So the ladies go first. Ekin was straddling Casey, kissed Sammy on the lips, and Elma was upset because she didn't want anyone to kiss Sammy. Before Ekin went down there, she said she wouldn't kiss Sammy. Curtis is going to let it pass because it was a peck.
Oh, no. Curtis' face kind of looked kind of tight.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
When Ekin went back upstairs, Elma asked if she kissed Sammy. She said no at first. And then, we're not blind, Ekin. Like, we saw what happened. And she was just like, oh, well, if I did, it was just a peck. Like, it wasn't that big a deal.
She was in the moment, Blair.
I think Ekin was wrong for that. What did you think?
No.
No?
No.
If you're going to say you're not going to do it, then you do it right after. Come on.
Why do you believe? Listen here. You can't be my peanut gallery and then be mad at me, right? Listen here. My thing is this. Ekin plays these games to win.
Yes.
Right? She played these games to win. So the reason why I say Ekin's not wrong, because I don't value Ekin to a high standard. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, whatever she's going to do to win, she's going to do it. And then I'm looking at it as it was just a peck, even though it was Sammy was the only guy outside of her man that like she gave a peck to. I'm like, it was only a peck, and you gotta also pay attention when Ekin has the spoon in her hand. She only pecked your guy because she's really trying to throw a shot at you.
Exactly.
You gotta know how to like play the game. You get what I'm saying? Whole time it's like next time kiss her man. Like you have to play game with Ekin. So no. And then on top of that, I'm not a fan of Elma. So yeah.
So the men have their turn. Sammy ignored Ekin.
See what I mean?
Catherine said that, he did that to show Elma that the kiss with Ekin didn't mean anything.
Okay.
Catherine and Omar have a serious makeout session, and Curtis was dancing and moving and pop locking and spinning Ekin all around. So
I think he scared the women. Right, I think there was a lot of times that they ran in the corner and he was chasing them.
I think the hearts were racing out of fear.
Yeah, listen here. The heart rate challenge doesn't mean do something sexy. Let me run out there with a bat and just start swinging it. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure. I get everybody, producers, cameramen, the host coming out there talking about you got to go.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm trying to win the challenge. You know what I mean?
So we find out the results. Curtis raises everyone's heart rate except for Danielle, whose heart rate was raised by Casey.
Ooh, okay, okay.
For the boys, Casey's heart rate was raised the most by Grace. Curtis was raised by Ekin. Lucas by Grace. Omar's was raised by Catherine.
Okay.
Ron's was raised by Ekins. Ronnie's was raised by Harriet, and Sammy was raised by Gabby.
So the whole time at this moment, I would have thought, okay, Ekin kissed my man, right? It would have been one thing if his heart rate raised up for Ekin, but it didn't.
Right.
But it also didn't raise up for you either, Elma.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Gabby. So it's only a matter of time before Elma be mad at Gabby. Like it's just a matter of time. I'm tired of Elma.
Yeah,
I'm tired of all these people leaving and things of that nature. Meanwhile, Elma's over here kicking people out, and she get to stay and just basically mope for a majority of the season. I'm tired of it.
So we find out the couple who raised each other's heart rates the most, and it was Harriet and Ronnie.
Okay.
And the least was Elma and Sammy. So, that made her mad.
Oh, my goodness. She's sulking now.
And we find out that the winners overall were the boys.
Okay.
So Curtis tells Ekin she did good. He wasn't really feeling the kiss with Sammy, but he, liked what she did to him. She's ready for the hideaway, and he agrees.
Okay, nice.
Sammy says it's weird that Ekin kissed him, and he told Elma that's why he didn't even go over there to her.
Okay, nice.
Gabby doesn't like that Casey's heart rate did not raise the highest by her. He tells her he can't control it, so I really don't know what you want me to do about it. She understands it's not that big a deal, but it just didn't feel nice. She was feeling a little bit jealous.
And here's the thing. I don't know if you said it, but there's one thing that was a small feat that I was like, I wonder about this. You know who raised Tina's heart rate?
Did I say Tina? Yes, it was Casey.
It was Casey.
Yeah.
Right? Tina, I understand this is Love Island, right? And I understand Gabby may be your friend, right? But hey, You can't be left alone without somebody. My thing is this. Y'all are not rookie. This is my only problem with this season so far as a first-time viewer of this season, right? Y'all are not rookies to the game.
Right.
Like, if anything, I want to see, like, let me do it like this, right? Let me speak as if I'm in the UK, because I was going to talk as if, I'm in America, right? Let's say when y'all have your soccer game, right? And y'all have like y'all version of the All-Star game. Y'all get Messi. Y'all get all these big names, right? Yes. You get these big names on the field because you want to see big scoring, big plays, and things of that nature. That's what we want to see with Love Island All-Stars. Don't call it All-Stars if it's not going to be an All-Star game, right? I want to see players. I want to see big plays, big arguments, big moves. You get what I'm saying? Basically, like, I'm not going to be left alone on the island. Who is here that I can take? Oh, Casey, I see I raised your heart rate up. And it's like, I want to see some messiness. You get what I'm saying? I understand if this was the new original format of Love Island where you bring new people on, but these people are, Casey's a 3-year veteran, a 3-time veteran of this. You get what I'm saying?
But I will say that Ekin is trying to do that. She's trying to carry the whole show on her
Yeah,
back.
she's trying.
But I also think that when it comes to the UK, they're much bigger on respect.
Oh, okay.
In the USA, we definitely get messy and dirty
we
and
nasty.
grimy on our reality shows. But the UK, they're big about respect. The bros want to be able to still be cool with each other at the end of the day. Like, everybody wants to be friends. And that's the only problem, is y'all want to be everybody's friend.
Exactly. wait till the US version of Love Island All-Star. I think it's called Love Island Games over here in the States.
That's a different show.
Oh, that's a different show. So like,
that's competition.
So we don't have a like version of All-Stars for like,
not
for
that
like,
I know of.
Oh my goodness, USA, come on now. Come on. This year, let's do it. Let's go.
So Catherine and Elma talk. Catherine doesn't think that Ekin remembered the kiss, but Elma says, if you kissed one guy, you should have kissed all the guys, not just the one you said you wouldn't.
That's fair.
So Catherine calls Ekin over to apologize to Elma.
Yeah.
Ekin says that she wouldn't kiss Sammy as like a way to get at her. She apologizes to her, but it really wasn't that deep to her.
Yeah.
Elma just finds it weird, and Ekin asks her to let it go, and she apologizes again.
Listen, Ekin apologized like 5 times. Elma want to harp on it. I agree with Blair's sign where Ekin knows what she's doing. You're the weak link, Elma. Remember, you was the one that was manipulated by Ekin early in the season to go against your friend Cass, right? So you're the weak link, and Ekin's about to start cleaning shop because we're at the midpoint of the season to where it's like, okay, it's time to get some of y'all out of here if y'all ain't really go do anything. Y'all ain't gonna win this money. But truth be told, I don't even want to talk about Ekin and Elma in this scene. I want to talk about Catherine. Right, Catherine, we've been on here, and I'm sure other people who have reviewed this show has been on here talking about, please bring somebody in for Catherine. Omar's here, right? Yes. Now, here's the thing about Omar. I'm not a big fan of Omar, but I'm not a hater of Omar either, right? Hey, why are you still not like? You're still in everybody's business.
Yeah.
Go be with your man. Get some camera time. Get some screen time. Get the UK to get behind you more so you can win this thing.
Agreed.
I'm tired of hearing every time an issue come up, Catherine got to go through her Rolodex of things that she's been through, and the first voice I hear after every issue is Catherine. Every issue. I'm tired of it, Catherine. Don't make me turn against you. Okay?
So it's bedtime. Pretty much almost everyone is kissing.
Everybody kissing except for lonely Tina. Sorry, Tina.
Yep. So it's the next day.
Oh, and I don't think Ron and
Ron and Danielle
wasn't kissing
not,
either. Yeah.
No. The next day, Catherine and Omar have been kissing. They've been having great chemistry. Danielle wanted to do something special for Ron in the heart rate challenge. She hoped it would have given her the feels as well, but she just didn't have any feelings.
Wow, that's kind of crazy to see, because she said that she wanted to do something. This is during the heart rate challenge, that she wanted to do something for Ron to prove to him that he's not the second option, right?
Yeah.
Now it's time for the night. Everybody kissing, and she's like, "Okay, I want to get into the action, but I don't feel anything."
Yeah.
And I'm like, because he's the second option. Because he's the second option. Meanwhile, you over there talking about, I don't feel nothing with Ron. And you're like, meanwhile, Curtis was crazy, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, get Curtis off your mind. He did not choose you.
Yep. Harriet sees a change in Ronnie's behavior, but she's still holding back to protect herself. He seems like he's moving towards being closed off, but she's not there yet. And I don't fault her. Y'all seem to have a rocky situation. And honestly, I probably wouldn't trust Ronnie 100% until we're on the outside and I see the change behavior. It's easy to be in here with just me and I'm the only person you're thinking about.
That's true.
So Ekin tells Elma that she didn't mean to hurt her or disrespect her, and she should have been more careful not to have done what she did. Like I said, Ekin, you knew what you were doing.
Oh, man.
You absolutely knew what you were doing. I felt like she might have been hoping to get more of a rise out of Elma, but she did play it so much like, oh, it was like second thought. Like it was something I completely didn't think about it. I went out there, I totally blacked out. Like it wasn't a big deal to me, but I don't know. I don't buy Ekin.
Here's the thing with Ekin. Let's go with your theory, right? Let's say Ekin was expecting more. Then she probably looking at Elma like, you don't even know how to be offended right.
Yeah.
You don't even know how to like you're over here sulking and basically just being sad. You like supposed to go over to Sammy and basically start an argument with him and things like that.
Or get your get back.
And then get your get back. You like supposed to go after Curtis. I don't like Curtis. Like
exactly.
You're like supposed to be doing things and just basically like, it's just a pack. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it has been proven. It has been proven that Curtis' head will turn.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Elma, you're an all-star. You're not new to this. You should be true to this, right? Especially since people have been telling us that you are on another reality TV show that you got popular from. So my thing is, don't be over here. Hold on. Don't tell me you came to Love Island really looking for love, Elma.
I think she did. But it's a shame that, Ekin, gets her big spoon, stirs her pot, and then Elma's sitting on the daybed talking to Catherine. Like, come on now.
Yeah, Catherine, go to Omar. Okay.
Now, nighttime comes.
Yeah.
Ron decides to leave. He meets with Maya. He knows pretty quickly if a person is for him or not. He wasn't able to force things in the house. Now, the question I have for you, which I asked you while we were watching, do you think that some of these guys are self-eliminating because the girls are coming across a little bit childish?
I don't know. Maybe the girls suck. Like, at first, I'm trying to go by what he said, right? He is basically trying to talk to Casey in the corner, right? He's talking to Casey in the corner while the guys are in the room, so we're looking at him, right? And then he said he's leaving, and then he gathers everybody around the fire pit, and what he said was that he was hoping for like basically a spark, and he don't want to be staring at the door hoping for his basically soulmate to come through. Meanwhile, he's coupled up with Danielle.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Danielle seemed pretty cool to me.
Right. Meanwhile, he was coupled up with other people too before then. So I'm like, what are you looking for? So there is something to, hey, is the girls immature? But I think it's immature to come on the show and just staring at the door hoping for like the right one. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a random draw of people. I have to go back to what Cass said when she was on, when she was partnered up with Ron. And you have to think, Cass was basically telling us without telling us, hey, I'm willing to do whatever you're willing to do. Like, I'm willing to be basically like friends with benefits or anything like that. Like I am a fun, flirty person and you're not giving me anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, Ron, Cass, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, she's in your bed. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I gotta stay true to my mantra. Get the boys off the island then.
Well, I'll give the boys a little bit of bail to get out of jail.
Okay.
I think that, number one, I think that the girls do come across a little bit cliquey.
They are.
And I think that with Ekin there, she gets the girls riled up. They get each other riled up
That
for
is
small
true.
situations. And I think that that's a turn off for a lot of people, for the guys there. That it's like this cliquey, kind of teenager-ish girl type situation to where,
like high school.
Yeah, to where it's just like we're trying to talk and build connections with these girls, but you always have somebody in their ear giving them second thoughts or giving them points to argue. Now, I think in Love Island there was always people who had like their opinions and observations of things, but I think with Ekin being in there, she's legitimately stirring the pot and I think making things difficult for people. However, to kind of get off the girls a little bit, I think that the experience is what you make it. And I do feel like Ron hasn't put in enough effort to really try to get to know a girl, to see if there's a vibe there. He says he knows within the first like couple of conversations if anything's going to be there. But what comes to like, what about trying to develop something? I feel like he's not interested in doing that. And even with Scott, I feel like his head just wasn't in the game. So I think there could be a mixture of even like Luca before what's her name, Grace came in. He was like, "Ain't nobody here for me," and I'm just like, "But you really haven't tried to talk to anybody."
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a mixture of the two.
Well, maybe the girls are cliquey and things of that nature, but also he was with Danielle. Danielle wasn't part of the Ekin peanut gallery.
That is true.
So and he didn't give her a chance. He gave her one night.
Mm-hmm.
So my whole thing is, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
And my thing is, Love Island should not be the platform for you if you're looking for a soulmate.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the whole point. You be partnered up with somebody, you be coupled up with someone, you got bombshells, you get to basically go through the Rolodex of women or go through the Rolodex of men trying to see what matches your vibe the most. It's not like I'm going to sit back and criticize the girls when every time I see Ron, he's sitting by himself not doing anything.
Exactly.
So it's like, get the boys off the island.
I feel you.
But the girls are cliquey this season. Catherine, I feel like you are. I don't want to see Catherine in that clique. Mm-hmm. Okay, because you go live by it and you go die by it.
Yeah, I want Catherine to focus on her love journey.
Yeah, because trust me, Omar, you gonna learn real fast. Omar's boring. Okay, so that's why I'm like, get what you can get out of it right now before the next voting. You know.
Yes.
That's it.
That's all I got.
We see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.